Army-Navy football game.
So we mourn the loss of three great patriots in Syria. You know how it happened. It was an ambush, terrible. We also have three wounded. They seem to be doing pretty well. But we mourn the loss. These are three great people. And it's just a terrible thing. Syria, by the way, was fighting along with us. The new president of Syria is, as they told me, and I'm not surprised, he's devastated by what happened. This was an ISIS attack on us and Syria. And again, we mourn the loss and we pray for them and their parents and their loved ones. Very, very sad.
Mr. President, will the U.S. retaliate against ISIS?
Yeah, we will.
And should U.S. forces are attacked again?
You're going to be seeing.
And should the U.S. still be
We will retaliate. Thank you very much.
That is President Trump on the South Lawn just moments ago as he was about to board Marine One for the short trip up to Baltimore for the Army-Navy football game. On some aspects of that, very direct and very blunt in his reaction in terms of retaliation. Michael, your thoughts about what we just heard?
Well, first, I thought it was, of course, appropriate, and that's what the nation wants to hear. They want to hear
word from the U.S. Central Command, which oversees all American forces in the Middle East, saying the shooter was a lone ISIS gunman. I'm going to read the statement for our viewers. It says, quote, on December 13th, today, 2 U.S. service members and 1 U.S. civilian were killed and 3 service members were injured as a result of an ambush by a lone ISIS gunman in Syria. The gunman was engaged and killed. And we heard from Secretary Agseth, who said he was killed by partner forces. As a matter of respect for the families, in accordance with Department of War policy, the identities of the service members will be withheld until 24 hours after their next of kin have been notified. Updates will be provided as they become available. So just as we suspected, Mike, the shooter was an ISIS gunman. Some news there from CENTCOM saying it was a lone gunman who ambushed this patrol. From what we've been hearing from the Pentagon, this was a partnered patrol between American and Syrian forces. Remember, you have a new leader of those Syrian forces now, a new president of Syria who was just at the White House last month. The goal of this increased partnership with the Syrian forces is not just to keep ISIS down, but to keep Iran out of Syria, which for decades under the Assad regime used Syria as a forward operating base to move weapons from Tehran to Beirut. It's certainly a tragic day for U.S. forces and a reminder that there are still U.S. troops in harm's way in the Middle East. Some 900 U.S. service members have been based in Syria for years across several bases.